Hey everyone, it's me from Retali8, and today I'm going to be doing another glitch compilation for you guys. So this is the third one out of season 9, and I'm going to be trying to do a lot more for these. But now there's enough glitches to make a glitch compilation, so I'm going to be showing you guys the best ones out so far. Anyway, before we get into the video, make sure you do watch my other ones if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure most of the glitches do still work, because Epic Games don't usually patch a lot of glitches. Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do check out some of my other videos, and if you do enjoy them, make sure you do subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss out on brand new Fortnite glitches. Anyway, if you are subscribed already, and you want to support me even more, make sure you do use my supporter creator code, so go to the item shop. And as you can see, mine's expired now, so if yours expires, make sure you do check and just press into support a creator and type in Retali8 and press into accept. And that's all you have to do, and it supports me so much more than you think. So thanks everyone that's using my supporter creator code, and make sure you do subscribe if you are new. Anyway, we're going to get straight into this glitch compilation. So this first glitch allows you to get all the unreleased items into creative, and this was found by me, so make sure you do give me credit. It was also found by LDOhd, so we both found this. And basically, you want to select a meadow island or one of the big islands. So I'd recommend doing it with the meadow island, and I'll show you which one it is. So as you can see, I've got the meadow island here, and as you can see, there's no platform. So all you have to do is you're going to go back to the creative hub, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to go to this rift here. Make sure it is this one, it won't work on any of the other ones. And this is an island that I made, and it's like a modded one, so when you type in the code, it's going to make a floating platform on your island. So it's not fake, this actually does work. It took a long time to make, but basically you're just going to select this island code, it will be in the description, and you're just going to press into select island, and then you're just going to go into your rift, and you should see it spawn. So I'm going to try this now. So here we go, I'm going to head over here, and in a minute you should just see a big platform spawn. So let's wait. And there we go, so it has spawned. It may take a few seconds to actually spawn, but once it's here, all you have to do is select the ones that you want. To say if I want to select them all, I'll just use my phone, use multi-select, and just select them all. So there we go, I've got them all selected, and you can literally just copy it and put on your own island. Now once you've copied it and pasted it, it will stay on your island forever, so make sure you do this whilst you can, but I'm pretty sure this won't ever get patched because it's really difficult for Epic Games to do. So that's it for that glitch, and let's get straight into the next one. So a lot of you guys don't think that the phone and main island glitch works anymore, and it does actually work, but basically once you go outside of your map now, it will take away your phone after around 10 seconds. So that's kind of annoying, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. So all you want to do is you want to start the game, but before you start the game, you're going to go to my island. Make sure that your spawns are set to 1 as well as your total rounds. You're then going to start the game, and once you started the game, you're going to respawn, and you're going to see there's a countdown here, and once the countdown gets to around 1, you're going to enter your rift. So you're going to press into escape, press into back to hub, and you want to try and time it perfectly. So do the countdown in your head, but the second it gets to 1, you want to enter. So I'm going to enter now, and I think I did it a bit too early, so I think it actually worked this time. So if you fall to the ground like this, I'm pretty sure it's worked. So I'm going to fly outside the barrier now and see if it's actually worked. So let's try. So there we go, it has actually worked. As you can see, your phone disappears and it makes you just fall. So you just want to double tap again, and that's literally the workaround. You just want to double tap and you can fly again. So a lot of you guys must think that it doesn't work when it takes your phone, but it actually does still work. As you can see, you can access your inventory and stuff and get weapons. So it doesn't matter whatsoever. I don't know why people are complaining. Nothing's loading in, but you can see that it actually does work. So you can do everything that you used to be able to do, and the phone didn't do anything anyway, so it's really nothing. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, that's it, and let's move straight into the next glitch. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how you can do a glitch that allows you to place traps on doors. So this is really easy to do. You may have seen YouTubers like Muse, I'll do this, but basically all you want to do is you want to pick up some traps, and you want to go to one of these doors, and these are the ones in tilted towers, and you're going to see that you can actually place traps. So you can place it there, you just got to get in the right position, but it's better to do it somewhere like this. So if you place it here, for example, you can actually open the door. And a lot of people will actually go in this, and it works in public games. So they'll walk in and they won't look, and they'll just get killed straight away. So it's kind of a big exploit, and I'm surprised this is even in the game. Now there are quite a lot of doors that do this. I'm not sure if it works with this one. I could try. So it doesn't work with ones like this, but it does work with a lot of them. So it's kind of weird how it's even possible. I'll try and find another door for you guys. So here we go. There's another door here, and it should actually let you place it. So here we go, and you can actually go through it and everything. So obviously it's not going to kill you because you placed a trap. So you can actually just go through the door, but it's going to kill everyone else that goes through it. So it's kind of a big exploit, and hopefully Epic Games don't patch this because it's kind of cool. Anyway, let's get straight into the next glitch. I'm going to be showing you guys a method on how to roll forever, and this is a brand new way of doing it. And basically, it does work in public game modes. It only works on ones that you can respawn in though, but you just want to throw down a stink bomb like this, and you want to take all of the damage, so you just want to wait around maybe around 10 seconds. Now here we go, and we want to get to 5 health. So all we're going to do now is throw one around here. We're then going to quickly try and go in it for like a second. So there we go, we've done it like that. So you want to make sure there's still a stink bomb there, so you're going to throw one. And basically you're just going to shoot yourself through it, so I'm going to try and go quite close to it, and let's shoot myself straight through it. There we go, and it has respawned. And you're not going to be able to see it on your screen, but everyone else should be able to see you rolling. And when you go on vehicles and stuff, it's really funny. So I'm not sure if I can show you guys this in replay, but basically if there was someone else, they would just see you rolling now. So the second you land on the floor, you'll just be rolling around forever, and nothing cancels the animation. So it does work in public game modes as well if you can respawn, and it's kind of funny to see your friends' reactions. Anyway, let's get straight into the next glitch. So I'm going to be showing you guys a way to get floating traps. Now this has been out forever, and I'm pretty sure it still works. So what you want to do is you want to build up, and it also works in public game modes. I should have mentioned that, but basically you just want to build upwards into the sky. So once you're at the right height, all you want to do is you want to get out to trap like this, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to spam the place button, and we're going to swap to the building as well. So we're going to swap to the floor, and we also want to knock down this before we do. So we're going to delete this, and then we're going to try it. So here we go. And as you can see, it actually did place, and I died because I didn't get on it in time. But I will show you guys how you can actually land on it and stuff. So I've actually never done this glitch before. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I thought it's going to be a lot more difficult. But I've seen some videos on it, and it's actually kind of easy to do. So that's really overpowered. Imagine doing this at max height in a public game mode. You could literally use it to camp and stuff. I don't think you can build once you're up here. No, you can't. But it's still kind of cool to do. And you can also do it with a launch pad and stuff, so you can keep on just launching yourself up in the sky, and you won't take any full damage if someone does shoot you down. Anyway, let's move straight into the next one. So now I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get your character sideways, and it's not your screen. It does make your screen sideways as well, but it also makes your character sideways, and other people do see this. So you want to go to the side of the map like this, and you just want to edit something like this. And once you've done this, you're going to use your multi-select tool to select something outside of the map like this one here, and select something inside of the map. So you want to do a floor, you're going to copy it, you're then going to make sure that your rotation axis is set to pitch, and make sure you also have a grid snap turned on. And now we're going to rotate it completely upside down, and also just remember it's not sideways, it's upside down, but it's still kind of cool. And basically you're just going to place it like this anywhere. I'll place a few just in case. So basically, once you've done this, you want to get a player spawner, and you want to put it on top of it, but when you place it, you can see it actually places underneath. So now I'm going to build something just to make sure I catch myself. So here we go. And all we're going to do is return to the hub, and we're going to go straight back to our island. So we're going to go back to our island now, and you can see that our screen's sideways. Now this is kind of annoying. But basically, if you go inside of your inventory now, get an infinity blade, and once we use this, you're going to see our character actually rotates. So you just want to swing it like that, and our character turns upside down. Now how funny is this? Like, we're just walking around upside down. So a lot of you guys may have seen something like this on Laserbeam's channel. A huge shout out to Laserbeam. He's done stuff like this before, and that's what I like about his second channel. He literally does whatever he wants. So huge shout out to him. And if Laserbeam is watching this, thanks so much for that shout out, because it helped on my channel a lot. And a lot of you guys are from Laserbeam's channel, so huge shout out to all of you from his channel. Anyway, this is kind of messed up, and it's funny to see your friends' reactions to this. And let's move straight into the next glitch. So I'm now going to show you guys a glitch on how you can get invisible planes. Now this only works in creative, unfortunately, but basically you just want to go to the side of the map again, and you want to build a platform outside of the map. Now once you've done this, you're going to go inside of your inventory, and you're going to get a plane. So I'm just going to place some down here. And all you want to do is you're going to get your phone out, and it's kind of difficult timing, but you're just going to go backwards, and a second before your phone disappears, you're then going to delete it. So a second before your phone disappears, you're going to delete it, and you're going to see that sometimes your plane won't actually spawn back. So here we go, it spawned back this time. But if your plane doesn't spawn back, that means it's worked. So I'm going to keep on trying until I hit it, so I'll be back with you guys in a second. So here we go, I've done it here. So all you want to do now is fly to the other side of the map. I'd recommend going outside of the barriers bit, open your parachute, and then you just want to fly back. And this is just so everything respawns, and if it doesn't work by doing this, you can try return into the hub, and if it still doesn't work, then you can just try again, and maybe that vehicle's just glitched. So here we go. I can't actually enter it this time, so I'm going to try it again. I've been trying this a few times now, and it's still not working. I don't know why. I've got a plane here, let's see if this one works. So it's not. I don't know why it's not working this time. When we were recording the video yesterday, it took quite a while to do, so I'm not going to keep on trying because it's literally going to take forever. So if you do want to see how to do it, just watch my video yesterday, but basically they are the steps. It literally can take like 10 tries if you're not lucky, so you just have to keep on trying, and eventually you should get it. But basically, once you go back here, you should have a button that says E, and it should say drive vehicle. Anyway, hopefully you guys have a lot more luck than I do, and let's move straight into the next one. So I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually change the main island settings, and basically all you want to do is you're going to fly outside of the map, you're going to open your parachute, and you're going to see that the my island thing is still here. So when you press into it here, you're going to see it has tons of options, and you can see here we've got tons of options. You're not going to have all of these, you'll only have a few, and I think it's only the game settings, and there's only a few there. So as you can see, there's tons here, and I'm showing you this because you'll understand in a second how it works. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to fly upwards. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about this, but no one's actually made a video on it, I don't think. So you're just going to fly out, open your parachute, and for a few seconds you will have this option. Now if you quickly go to my island, you're going to see that there's barely any options. You can change it so when you drop items when eliminated, you can make sure that's turned on. I wouldn't recommend turning that on. You can also change full damage and stuff like that. I don't think that actually does work, but you can also change the gravity, and that's the coolest part. So you can make it so every single time you spawn into creative, you have 0 gravity. So if you want to do that, you can. You can also do the full shield and stuff. I'm not sure if that works, but I know that the gravity does work, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, after you've done it, you just want to press into apply, and it will change the settings, and next time you load into creative, it should change. Anyway, that's just a small one for you guys, and let's move straight into the next one. So for this glitch, you want to load into playground, and you can either have it on fill or no fill. If you do on fill, other people will be able to see this, and you want to head to this rift here, and you want to enter in this island code, and it's made by LDOhd, so huge shout out to him. But once you enter in this code here, and you press into select island, and you head to the main island, you're going to see that Dusty Depot will spawn. So he did this with a glitch that we found a while back, which allows you to take stuff to the main island. So you can actually head to Dusty Divot and Dusty Depot will spawn. So I'm going to show you guys this now. It's so cool and other people will be able to see this. So here we go. Dusty Depot has actually spawned over Dusty Divot and this is really cool and you can actually explore all of this. If you destroy one thing now, everything's not going to collapse, I don't think. So I think before this, if you destroyed one little object, everything will collapse. So let's try it. Okay, so everything does still collapse. I thought that he fixed it, but I don't think he has. Maybe he has and I typed in the wrong code. So make sure you don't destroy anything because it will collapse like that, which is kind of annoying. But it's still really cool and he literally spent weeks on this. So make sure you do subscribe to LDOhd for this. And that's really it. Other people can see this. Anyway, let's move straight into the next glitch. So for this last glitch, you also want to load into Playground and you want to go to the same rift and you can turn to this island here. So I think it's one of these ice ones I made. So I'll try and find it now. So I think it's this one here. And basically you're going to select it and you're going to see that it completely puts ice everywhere. Now I will put this code in the description, and if you load into a playground lobby full of people, it will destroy everyone's game, so it's kind of messed up. And basically it's just going to spawn tons of ice here and no one's going to be able to do anything, so it's kind of mean, but it's still kind of funny to do. So you just want to wait for it to load, and once it's loaded you can see that ice just spawns everywhere. So here we go, it's actually worked, and it spawns a huge iceberg on the creative hub, so it's kind of annoying, but people can still enter these rifts. But also some of the featured islands also get covered, so it's kind of funny to see people's be If you do want to remove it and be nice, all you have to do is just change your island code. And also if you return to the hub, you're going to see that you just spawn under the ground, so it's kind of funny how this happens. And that's more or less it for this glitch, and I'm pretty sure that is the final glitch. Anyway, that's it for this glitch compilation. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It took a long time to record all of this and it's going to take a long time editing it, so I'm going to try and get this out as soon as I can. Anyway, if you do really enjoy these glitch compilations, do let me know. Make sure you give this video a like so I know to make more in the future, and if this video gets a lot of support and a lot of views and likes and everything, then I will make more in the future. Also, the reason I've asked for likes more recently is because when you like the video, it promotes the video a lot more, so it gets recommended to more people, and it's the way the YouTube algorithm works. So if you do want to help me out, literally all you have to do is give it a like. If you don't want to, I completely understand, but thanks to everyone that does, and there's people that literally do it every single video, so thanks to everyone that always shows the support and leaves a comment and a like and everything. Anyway, if you are new here and you did enjoy this video, make sure you do check out my other ones, and if you enjoy my other ones, make sure you do subscribe. We're going to try and hit 40k in the next few weeks, so if you guys can help me reach that goal, it'll be amazing. And one day I do want to reach 100k, so let's hope that the channel keeps on growing, because I love making these videos for you guys. Anyway, there's going to be a lot of glitches coming soon, and throughout the summer there's going to be tons of glitches as well, so make sure you do subscribe and stay tuned for that. Also, I've not said this for a while, make sure you do turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on stuff like this in the future, and so you can be the first to comment on my videos. And if you do get on my videos early, I do try to reply to as many comments as I can, so if you do want to ask me a question, just turn on post notifications and try and get to my videos as soon as you can. Anyway, thanks to everyone that uses my support to create a code and everyone that subscribed recently, and that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.